Welcome to Options Standard. It is 5:25:21 after the bell on Tuesday. Turnaround Tuesday. Not much of a turnaround, really. We did. Seems like we may be starting a little bit of a pullback, but we'll dive in a little bit and see what we can find, and we'll go over a couple names, couple requests. All right, so go down to that bottom right-hand corner, hit the Options Tender logo, and subscribe if you are new here. We like to do updates every single day, or at least a morning prep video and a video on the weekend to sum it all up and get ready for the next week. All right, so don't forget to hit those notification buttons. And we are in a free Discord. It's called The Option Guys. The link will be down in the description. Join us there. It's free, and you got a bunch of great traders and good time. So here we are on the SPX Daily Trend is our friend. We have two things that can be or will be happening at this time. Nothing's changed since the weekend. We have our pullback. That might be it. And then we go 1, 2, working on wave 3. Or... and then we'd be starting possibly a wave 4 pullback here. There is a more bullish setup as well, but we're just going to go with the basic one right now. And there's a bearish scenario. It's a big bearish scenario. And it says we have our weekly high end, and that would be a 1, 1 ABC, which would be wave 2. And then we'd be commencing a wave 3, which would bring us down, some area. I can't tell you what right now. We'd have to work that out with some fibs and whatnot. But our 3 would be a longer wave, 4 bounce, and 5. Maybe we're going to retest this diagonal if that's the route we're going at this point. We're trying to cross over the MACD. It's kind of a decision point at this time. We've come up so far. Beautiful bounce. But that's what happens in corrections as well. So we're going to play it both ways. We're going to play the pullback. We already have a couple puts on and some calls. But we're going to play these puts and see where it takes us. We'll take it out early, and then we'll just play really light until we make decisions, till we see where we get some clarity and see where we're going. But right now, benefit of doubt to the bulls. We're over the 20 MA and the 8 MA. Well, we're starting to go sideways. We're still in this range. We're practically 6 weeks sideways here, guys. So don't forget about that. We're going to make a big decision pretty soon. We start breaking areas. Definitely underneath the MAs. We start breaking underneath these trend lines. I mean, that's full speed ahead to the downside before. But, overall, we're still going to be bullish. We just may have a lot bigger pullback than what we've had so far. Okay, so moving over to SPY. Let's just grab SPY real quick so we can see. Oh, hold on. SPY. Let's just check out the volume. That's what we're looking at here. Clear up the board. And just with the pullback here, light volume yesterday. It's not very convincing. We had some pretty good volume heading up, but we're losing it. And right about here, we're just not seeing much conviction. So that, again, it could go either way at this point. All right. Before we jump into the ES, I want to go through the trade ideas. Okay. XLE. We are still holding the trend line here. So looking good. What's happening on the big picture? On the big picture, looks very bullish. This would be a real big ABC. And that's the bearish scenario. And I think we'd get at least to the downtrend line, and then we'd head further down. Or this is an 1, 2, and we're working on wave 3 right now. So there's nothing that says that we won't continue to the upside at this point. We do have a little bit of divergence starting. We're at big resistance. We want to get over there, but right now, if we're holding this trend line, this trend line was here. We made new highs, so this is our new trend line. Holding it so far, we're right there. We're gonna have to see what starts happening tomorrow and the next day. So again, if this comes down to this area, if we start losing the 50, you may want to set your stop. You may want to set your stop underneath this trend line or underneath the 50. After you start going down there, then you're starting to lose areas, especially this one here. This is a big area. Then we have something else. We maybe completed an ABC if we get underneath this area here, and then work our way to the 200. So we have a downtrend line that we're worried about. We want to work our way up there for right now, and then we'll check out a wave 4 possible or a new beginning downtrend. But at this point, I remain bullish. Still remain bullish in XLE until proven otherwise. IWM. IWM has been sideways forever, it seems like. You know, since the beginning of February, it looks like we've gone completely sideways. So there's no telling if we're going to go higher or lower on this one. All the MAs are converging, and we're going to get a big move one of these times. You know, we're gonna make a decision, but it's taking a lot of time, a lot of consolidation. So be ready for a big move, but I wouldn't play IWM too aggressively. It seems that we had our A, B, C, possibly, or we have A, B, and we're still working on C. That's a bearish scenario. Maybe that C brings us down to the trend line or this support here. But just looking on a smaller scale, this might be a 1, 2, 1, 2. That could be a very bullish sign. We start working our way up, but I wouldn't play it too aggressively if you're going to play it at all. All right. So coin. We've been eyeballing this one for some time now. My gosh, it finally had a breakout area. We have a possible wave 1, 2, and then working on wave 3, or this is a B, working on C for another move down. We do have some nice volume on this push up here. We saw that earlier in the Discord. We noticed that on a 5-minute chart that we were getting a lot of volume going in there, and we just started pushing up higher, and now we're actually closing above the 8 MA, so that's a really good sign. Let's see where we can go from there. Let's see if we can attack that 20 MA and then and push right through there. You know, this is potential to make some big moves here. You know, there's a good area of resistance in this 300 range, 305. So maybe we can work our way up there. We're going to see this week. We're going to keep our eyeballs on this name because I think this has huge potential if this is a 1, 2, and wave 3. So we do have a tool that we can use with extensions if you like to kind of play with that. We're going to put the bottom of wave 1 up to the top, wave 2, and down to the bottom of wave 2. And you can start seeing, whoa, let go. All right, you can see our golden ratio here would be our first target at 273, work our way there, and then possibly up to 304 on the higher extension. Okay, so we'll leave that on there, and then we'll check this out, see if we have some bullish divergence on the RSI. And let's see if we can get some strength going. The last one, Facebook. Facebook has been printing money. Those aren't my words. That's what the Discord members are saying, and they are correct. So we had a crossover on the MACD, looking good. Well over the 8 MA. All the MAs looking really bullish. So we're leaning bullish, but just in case for the bears, this could be a possibly wave 1. And now we're working on wave 2, and then a wave 3 down. We're definitely going to hang on to the bullish scenario because of where we're at. But if this is a bullish scenario, then it's a wave 1, 2, and working on wave 3 right now, where then again you can get another view of the extensions where we could possibly go. And that 618 would take us right to that 334, take us to all-time highs, and then we can look higher at that point as well. So all in all, we are bullish. Let's go down to the ES, see if we can get a little bit more information, see what's happening for tomorrow. Now, if this is a bullish scenario, we have wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see 5 waves in here. ABC correction, so that could be this is a wave 1 and then 2, and we could be doing a 1, 2. That's the super bullish scenario that I was telling you about, because this has looks like 5 waves in there as well. And if this is a wave 3, this is a very likely scenario. This wave, this pullback here could be short-lived. We're right at that 382, we could pull back to the 4167 area and still be mega bullish on this chart. So we are in real bullish, I guess seasonality because of Memorial Day. A lot of times we like to drift up and just continue to the upside until next week. So, all right, that's the bull scenario. And let's finish off with the SPX expected move, see where we're at, where the market expects us to be, the options market, that is. So see, we still have some upside left, 42.32 if we're going to get up there. And we've only gone halfway there. So we have plenty of room to go. We're holding great on the MAs, and we're just looking super bullish. Looks like it's trying to cross over here, but that's okay if it's another wave up. It looks like on the SPX we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then pulling back now. So we'll have to monitor this tomorrow and each and every day. So check us out in the morning. Thanks for joining us here tonight on Options Tender. Have a great night. See you soon.